Well, I hope this is loud. I hope it's loud. I hope it's so loud that you guys cannot take it. This microphone, I have not charged it since I got it. So whatever. Hola, hola, hola. Come on, Jay. So listen. So I hope you guys can hear me good. So I met with a client today, and honestly, it was so hot. I was just like, girl, and I just got so much stuff I have to do. I was like, you know what? I can just see this person next week. But anyway, I ended up going, and it was like, girl, 4 hours in total driving, you guys. And it was beautiful though. The ride was very beautiful. Like I said on my snap, I posted videos of it and stuff. And it's on one of these damn phones. But anyway, so she was just like, yes, I live on a ranch. Oh, honey, big house. We doing a garden. And I get there and she's actually living in a trailer. And I just thought to myself, like I said, the jokey part of me was like, why she lie? Like, girl, why were you trying to put 20s on 10s and shit? But that side of me, and it's that I can't even explain it. I want to say it's just the Holy Spirit. That spirit fell on me, and when it fell on me, like I literally not felt sorry for this person, but I felt really connected with this person. And the first thing I told her is that you don't have to be embarrassed about your situation. This is why you sought after me for spiritual help, because obviously there's something that is hindering you. There's something that is blocking you. And this is not where you want to be at. So, of course, that mentality you have is fake it until you make it. And, anyway, so of course, I sympathize with her, but not in a sense of me feeling sorry for her. But, I don't know, like you said, me just trying to lift her up and be like, girl, you're not gonna be embarrassed about this. But we did some stuff. And that experience right there, y'all, really, really humbled me, because not too long ago, and I'm not saying that like I'm up there and stuff, because I hate talking about money and shit. Like, I hate that. I really do. I hate talking about money and all the other good stuff. But thinking about like 9 years ago, like I was in a 2-bedroom apartment. I had like 4 roommates, and we were eating like I said, noodles and just Dollar Tree ramen and potatoes and jerk chicken, and making lasagna and making chicken and dumplings and making it stretch. And we're talking about eating this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And of course, sometimes the food was full and I would get very nauseous and very sick. But anyway, so to go through those experiences that I've been through, and to see something outside of that, because even like I told you guys, something happened, I helped someone, which in return helped me, and it bit me. And these people were threatening my life. And, I instantly went into the spiritual stuff. And I've talked about this on my other channel before. And, Kali Ma came on through. And, oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on, bitch. Hold on. Hell no. Hold on, bitch. Give me one good minute. Give me one good minute, honey. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Bitch, wait a minute. Wait a minute, bitch. Don't you go nowhere. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Ah, give me, give me one good damn minute, bitch. Okay. Uh-huh. Bitch, you tried that. Okay. Let me get my phone. Woo! Y'all, I live in I live in the country part of my city. When I tell you I am in spider heaven, I'm in spider heaven. We have all these little arachnids like garden spiders, these weird transparent spiders, just all these weird fucking spiders, bitch. So normally I put like what is it called, DME? I think that's her term, but I've not put that down. And when we're sitting here talking, and I know it's good luck, but bitch, that motherfucker, I don't know how she drew her. How did she drew her fucking web up? But I'm seeing this bitch get onto this light and she just walk her ass along this little pole right here, like, oh, bitch, no, you not. It's a little, it looked like a little reclusive spider. It's probably not that. Ooh, girl, I can't do it, honey. She sure did get sprayed with that, what do you call this? Raid, scorpion, and spider shit, attack bugs, defense system. She sure did get locked. Yeah, she did, girl. I got her ass good, bitch. Anyway, shout out to Johnson and Johnson. But anyway, so I helped this woman, and it was just a very fulfilling experience for me. And like I said, it gave me flashbacks of my past situations of me not having money. And I'm so thankful that I maintained a roof over my head. I'm so thankful that I was never homeless. I was never living on the streets. Like, I'm so thankful for that. The worst is I was showering in cold water. And to me, that's not really the worst. Sometimes even boiling the water on the stove, bitch, thank God I had electricity, to be able to take like a little, what they call a whole bath. But either way, looking back on that, it keeps me in that humbling perspective that we all are connected and we all go through the same stuff, not the same stuff, but we all go through experiences that are life changing, and not all the experiences we go through where we are wanting to be there, but we go through these experiences to learn something, and of course, once we learn that lesson, we grow from it, because that's what life is about. When people come to me for work and they're like, Mystic, I keep drawing the same weirdos, I keep dealing with the same motherfuckers, I keep having the same this and that, and and I tell them there's something within these experiences that you're meant to learn that you're not learning. And because you're not learning from them, it's stunting your spiritual growth. And because your spiritual growth is stunted, then you have to go through the same cycles over and over again. And it's kind of very similar to generational curses. When your mother, just woke up and said, I don't believe in God, I don't read the Bible, fuck everybody, whatever. And then she teach you that, and you do the same thing, and then you start looking back on your life like there was no structure there, because of course the Bible and the Vedas and the Subraha, Hidrashtivas, the Buddha, scriptures and all that good stuff. All these things are meant to create structure, and of course people take things out of context to suit their needs. But it's about structure, and this is why we're so drawn to religion, and we're so drawn to, dominance, something that has structure. Now, like I said, some people misuse that; they do it for, their own negative, things. But we need that. So that's why I always say, like, you have to believe in something, or you'll fall for everything. And not saying that you'll believe everything that everybody tell you, but without self-discipline and without proper guidance, you're not going to make it in this life. And like I said, going into people that I know that I deal with, we hang around with each other, we associate with ourselves because we're business minded. And I always tell y'all, like, I cannot personally settle with people who are not ambitious and goal oriented. We're not hanging out, we're not going out to eat, we're not doing none of that together, girl. I don't want the energy up on me. But either way, I hope y'all can hear this shit going off like this. I hope y'all can hear this. I really hope this is notification after notification. I hope y'all cannot hear this. But one of the people I deal with, she's not really a spiritual person. And she's like, you need to go see a doctor because you talk to the air and you burn these candles, and girl, you got a mental problem. And we just go back and forth with this stuff, y'all, like over and over about just crazy shit. Like once every 2 weeks we'll go over it. Like, fuck you, and I tell her, well, you have to bend over backwards and basically break a nail to get what you need to get. And you go through the same experiences over and over. And I don't have to go through that. And then she's like, what you talking about? Because we both work. It's not about working. We're talking about working smarter, not harder. If you would follow directions and or do your own research on things, then you could be living more calmly without stress. And even, she was sitting there talking, because I tell you guys, a lot of people I know that are my age, they have a lot of health problems. They have hypertension, they have high cholesterol, they got liver problems. Some of them don't even have a liver. And we're talking about people that I actually know. Like, we've actually known each other. They've had their gallbladder removed, they had their liver, cut apart, and kidney problems, and just all this stuff. And they would always say, "Oh, she's the only one that got nothing going on." And I wonder what it is. And I tell them it's spirit. It's spirit. That's the only thing I can say is spirit, because the Bible speaks about that. When you are a righteous person, and not righteous in the sense of what Scripture says, but when you are a humbling, or you are a person who is humbled, then you allow spirit to move the way it should move, and you don't stand and say, no, we're not going to do it this way. I want to do it this way because blah, 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 blah. Then things become easier and there's no stress. And I always say you cannot be stressed and be blessed. I learned that the hard way. I was stressing, honey. I wanted everything. I wanted the house, the car. I wanted the men, and it came. That's what I tell people. I've always been able to manifest, but I was manifesting the wrong stuff because, of course, I did not have the proper tools to manifest certain stuff. So yes, I manifested the men who have the potential to make a lot of money, and they definitely had a lot of money. We're not talking about escorting, so we're talking about me actually dating these men and being engaged with these men, and these men meeting my family, like my mother, my stepfather, and my sister. Now, my brothers, they were never at home, so I think my younger brother met one of my boyfriends, which he really didn't like, and same thing with my old best friend too. They didn't like him for whatever reason. I don't know why they didn't like him. We're not together because of nothing crazy. We're just not together because we're not together. And I'm not going to go into that. But either way, like I said, they had money, they had, investments, and but on the flip side, bitch, they were very we were not compatible. We were not compatible. And anyway, I don't want to just go into the rent, stuff like that. But life is really about you being happy and content with yourself and being grateful for all of your experiences. And when things come up in your life that's not even 100% good, step back out of yourself. That's why they always say you got to be partially in and partially out. I think Silver Brown actually had a book on something like that. But one of the old occult beliefs is be partially in and partially out. Because, of course, when you're partially in and partially out, you can catch things from a spiritual perspective, but also from a physical perspective. But in the mundane part of that, you can see things within yourself while you're in yourself, if that makes any sense. Like, you don't need a third and fourth opinion about your life. Because I'd be done if I'm going to sit here and tell anybody, do you think I'm crazy because I light a candle and I use herbs and shit? Like, girl, bye. What I look like? Bitch, I could step out and say, bitch, oh, something ain't right. Anyway, I won't get into that. But I'm using that as an example. So, like I said, you got to be able to step out of yourself to see exactly what you should be seeing. And I don't know why these people that have these channels and stuff, and I mean, I do know why, but I don't know why they don't stress the importance of self, because candles, herbs, oils, I mean, all this stuff, it's amazing. It's tools. But if the person who's operating those tools are fucked up, then these tools are going to be fucked up. Let's talk about it. When it comes to weapons, let's talk about a knife. You use a knife to cut your onions and your tomatoes and your bell peppers and your cilantro and your, just all this good stuff. But a knife could also be used to cut up and dice up a motherfucker. So The person who operates that knife determines the ability of that knife. And if that knife is going to live out its true potential, or if it's going to do what it was created to do, or they're going to use it for another purpose and not really use it for its full potential. And that's the same thing with oils and candles and all that stuff. So a lot of people are under the impression and the assumption that if they go get a candle, get back on track candle, that all of a sudden all their life problems are fixed. And I hate to break it to you, bitch, it doesn't happen that way. I've had people come to me for lottery spells and rituals. I have people that come to me for relationships and meeting the soulmate and meeting, getting a job promotion as a manager. And I will always tell them, like, if you're not doing the footwork to prepare yourself for that, it's not going to work. Like, you might get a glimpse of it, but you got to use something to hold you there. And even going into the saying, once God opened that door, God will open doors for you that no man could close. Whatever I manifest, I want to keep. I don't want to lose anything I manifest. So that's why it's so important to get yourself right, focus on what you're wanting, and work through that. Not, want it because someone said it'll look good on you, and then the rest of the shit is fucked up, or your emotions are fucked up, or your mind is fucked up. And I mean, like I said, I just don't understand how people are teaching anything magically without teaching people the importance of self and your mind and your emotions, because of course these are electrical currents. Your emotions, they say sense and emotions, your senses and your emotions, which I think your emotion would be a part of your senses. But anyway, your emotions and your senses are probably the most powerful energetic gifts that you have. So, I don't know why people don't jump on that. You're somebody who cannot focus and concentrate, then you should not be out here trying to do any type of spiritual work, because when it backfires on your ass, then you're going to be out here asking, well, why this happened or why that happened? Well, I mean, I can tell you why, but you're probably not going to hear it. As we talked about a couple of months ago, maybe even a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago, I don't know. Or we talked about in one of my videos, if you're bipolar, schizophrenic, or taking any type of medication for to make you balance, you should not be doing work yourself. You should not be doing your own work. And so many people got so upset at me because I said that, and they were like, "Well, I'm a hypochondrist, and I take bipolar schizophrenic pills. Yeah, I have ADHD. It's a genetic thing for me." And and I always tell y'all this. My personal opinion is depression, all that stuff is a lazy person's disease. If you get out and you work out, science has actually proven that people who work out and eat healthy are actually happier individuals. Because of course, when you work out, there's enzymes and hormones that are released in your body. And the same thing with eating certain foods. So if you are depressed, you should not be eating no damn chocolate, cocoa, ho-hos, Twinkie, going to McDonald's and Burger King. You should not be chowing down on Pizza Hut and motherfucking Mountain Mites. Bitch, every fucking night, if that's what you're suffering from, because those are enzymes or hormonal imbalances, and these foods have things in them that will actually bind, like estrogen and testosterone, and just throw shit off for you. So aggression and anyway, I won't even get into that, but it is what it is, bitch. So if you're not ready for that type of learning or those types of lessons, then bitch, I'm not the spiritualist for you. Because what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to sit here and let you, wallop in your sorrow and think that you're going to manifest in your fucking sorrow when it's not going to work that way. You're going to be like these old ass motherfuckers living this life, thinking they have this life together, and they still working on shit they should have been working on when they're in their motherfucking 20s. And there's no tea, there's no shade with that. I'm just saying, bitch, you're so put together to lead other people, then you would have got your shit together when your shit should have been got together. And you wouldn't be sitting here halfway past your life, figuring out what you're gonna do for the last 20 years of your life. Like, you wouldn't be doing that. You would have been thinking of that when you were in your 20s and your 30s. But you want to let us think because everybody's looking for spiritual shit that I gotta jump on it. Ooh, these spirituals, they buying cars and shit. Girl, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, bitch. As I always say, spiritual money is good, girl. But girl, we're going to give the spiritual money about clearing out my debt. We're going to give it about 20%, 30% of that. Bitch, the other percentage, bitches, of me shaking my ass and how about that? Okay? bitch. How? Come on now. So don't get caught up in that shit. Because a lot of these pictures, bitch, they broke. They struggling, honey. They ain't got shit. Bitch, they need help. You know, and it is what it is. That's not my business. That's not my concern. I'm not their business partner. We're not motherfucking friends. I don't even know how we even got into that motherfucking conversation because I wasn't even trying to talk about that. But either way, come on, Julie Joey, what happened? Fuck you, Julie Joey, bitch. What? Julie Joey, hello? 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 Bitch. Come on, Mialama. Come on, Tasha. Head bitch CU. What is that? What is HBCU? Oh, Howard Brown. Is that Howard Brown College? I don't know. Come on, back together. Come on, honey. Yeah, sometimes you must stand in your truth. Listen, I'm about standing in your truth all the time, Tasha. You hear me? Tasha, I'm about standing in your truth all the time. You got to stand in your truth all the time. You know, speaking of standing in your truth, I have a cousin who was in jail for 21 years, prison, and he got released last year. And of course, my family, you know, the real side of my family, regardless of what you go through in life, we're still family. You know, you could be an axe murderer and my family's still gonna love you and you know, it is what it is. So, you know, me being in a different situation, you know, a lot of people are, hey girl, hey sis, you know, Miss Thing, hey, you know, damn girl, you know that. But we have a very small percentage of people in my family that are just like not having it. Like, I'm still their cousin. I still got love for you, but it's just very disrespectful. So one of my cousins is trying to talk to one of my friends or one of my associates, but she's too busy. She's a nurse, but she don't got time to be dealing with nobody, okay? Which I barely get to talk to her. And we live only 10 minutes away from each other. So either way, he was telling her, do you know my cousin? And just calling me all these, just mispronouncing me, bitch. And she's like, yeah, I was highly offended for you. And I was like, wait a minute, bitch, don't be offended for me. But second of all, let him have it. Now, mind y'all, this cousin did some hard time for a serious crime. And I won't go into the serious crime, but bitch, see, nothing scared me in this life. Nothing. Because the worst that could possibly happen is my life will be taken. And at the end of the day, bitch, that just might be a motherfucking blessing because we all know that, bitch, we come into this life to gain experiences and in knowledge about certain things. And then we must graduate and go on to the next evolution, the next process of our spiritual evolution. So, bitch, I said, let me check this motherfucker. So, bitch, I got on my Facebook Live. Honey, I sure the fuck did, bitch. I was tired too. And I said, let me let y'all know something. I don't give a fuck if you were God himself. Okay? If I want to be called Sister Mary Claire, you're gonna call me Sister Mary the fucking Claire. Because if you got a problem with that, then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna call you Felon Mario. I'm gonna call you lying ass Keisha. I'm gonna call you con ass, fraudulent ass Rebecca, and that's how we're gonna do it. So of course, you know, people are sending me inboxes saying, I agree, but I don't agree because I don't think that's the same thing. No, bitch, it is fucking same thing. It is the fucking same thing, bitch. Okay, I've actually helped society. I've not taken from society. So, bitch, at least you're gonna do is you're gonna respect my fucking ass. I'm the true definition of a fucking queen, bitch. I didn't do nothing to society. I haven't lied, I haven't stolen, I haven't cheated, I haven't murdered nobody, bitch, please. Bitch, you gonna respect me. If I want to be called Miss Tutti Frutti, but you're going to call me Miss Tutti Frutti. So, bitch, of course, you know, he sent a little email, a little message talking about stuff. Why did you think it was that big of a deal? You know, I've been knowing you your whole life. I changed your diapers. I still got love for you. I will go to bat for you. I don't know what the fuck I'll go to bat for you means anyway, because, bitch, it is what it is. But I said, honey, let me let you know one thing for the record. Okay? Matter of fact, let me tell y'all what I told him. Let's pull up that damn message. Let's be a little dramatical. Let's be a little dramatical tonight. Can I be a little dramatical? I said, let me tell y'all what I told this motherfucker right here. So I'll be done, y'all. I gotta clean up. I gotta clean up. Would like to join something. Girl, bye. Get up out of here. I said, for the record, I am a transgendered woman, not a gay man dressing like a woman. The correct pronouns for me is she and her. And if you do not feel comfortable with that because of your personal reasons, that's fine. You can call me this or that. Instead, I do not answer to he or him. I know we all have our personal opinions about others' identities, but I do not accept anything outside of what I prefer to be addressed by. I learned that you have to teach people how you want to be treated, and I'm sitting here teaching you how I want to be treated. It'll be very disrespectful to you for you to refer to me as he or him, especially after I tell you how I prefer to be addressed. I loved your mother. She respected me as the woman that I am. Nothing but love, and it's about respect. Now, of course, he have not read it, bitch. Of course, because he said bitches bitch into a biograph. Bitch, I sure did. I sure did, bitch. Because you know he tried to tell my friend that, you know, his mama was my favorite auntie. I said, bitch, your mama, because bitch, I'm sorry you were locked up for 21 years, so you don't know how your mama was. Your mama, bitch, was very respectful. Matter of fact, your mama punched your nephew from here to the other motherfucking side of the park when he kept calling me out my name. He kept calling me faggot, and your mama Molly walked his ass. Now you probably don't know that because, like I said, you're behind bars 21 motherfucking years. But bitch, I remember that day because I left. My boyfriend at the time came and got me because I felt totally disrespected by his mother because he called me a faggot and his mother did not correct him. And I told her, when he get his ass whooped on the streets, then you're going to be one of these black mothers on the internet. Bitch, I did say, you're going to be one of these black mothers on the internet. My son, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. When at the end of the day, your son had a fucking mouth on him and he was very disrespectful. So someone is going to check your son. And when they check your son, there's nothing you're going to do about it. And she was like, well, who going to check him? Okay, bitch. Turn around, y'all. Before you know it, bitch, Munchie got up out that fucking chair. I heard her telling him something, bitch, and she said, bloop, bitch, she flew across. Now, if she would have got on her kids like that, they wouldn't have been in prison. But anyway, that's none of my business. But I'm just saying, you know, you got to learn how to respect people. Respect is everything. And as I've explained to people too, in gangs, you know, that's the first thing. You start being disloyal and disrespectful to people, bitch, you just might end up in a motherfucking ditch. And that's what it comes down to. It's about loyalty and motherfucking respect. And like I said before, I get respect where I go, regardless of the fact, because of course I have respect for people. And I'm very loyal and I'm very honest. So, bitch, when you're loyal and you're honest to people, bitch, they're going to respect you regardless of your lifestyle. I'm friends with gangsters, Christians, Buddhists, people who will never, ever, 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 ever be in this position or say, hey, you know, I have a transgender associate. Like, girl, it's about respect. And if I'm not disrespecting you and calling you out your name, you're not going to call me out my motherfucking name. So, like I said, I'm always standing my motherfucking truth, bitch. And if you don't want to be in your motherfucking truth, bitch, but like I said, we can't be friends. But anyway, excuse me, I'm talking too much. Fuck y'all. Okay, I'm happy to be here. Please smash the like button. Thank you, Tasha. Come on. Callie Ma. Oh, you know about Callie Ma, honey. Yes, TC, I got on that. Listen, TC, that lady was from Oklahoma. You know, Oklahoma is a strong ass state. It was a lesbian couple. So they came to me and they said, girl, we need help. We out here, you know, she's from San Diego. I'm from Oklahoma. And we're trying to make our way to Oklahoma. You know, she had her little country accent. And I said, oh yeah. She said, can you help me out? So, first of all, y'all, I did this bitch's hair for free. I did her a quick weave. Okay. She bought the weave. And I did a quick weave for her, bitch. It took me 4 hours to do a quick weave on her. So she thought it was cute. And oh my God, this is fabulous, honey. Oh my God, girl, I'm about to go out. She was excited, y'all. But when we got down to this day, y'all, she was making threats to me. She was like hitting up people, trying to get them to like fight me and shit, talking about that's a transgender, that's really a nigga, that's not a bitch, that's a nigga. You know, all this other shit, girl, just trying to get me to get got. But thank God I knew this woman. Yeah, anyway, I won't get into that. But anyway, so one night particular, bitch, I said, bitch, no, we can't be doing this. We got to be done with this. I can't be with rats. I can't be with sewage rats, cockroaches, like cucarachas. I can't be with fucking ratons. I can't be with fucking shit turds. Bitch, I can't. Sewage rats, fucking just roaches, and just oh, girl, give me my motherfucking raid, girl. So mama was like, oh, bitch, when you come out that house, we're going to whoop your ass. I'm going to pull that wig off, and we're going to fuck you up like the nigga you are. So she going off, y'all. And I'm kind of lightweight scared for my life, but I wasn't taught, to call the police on anybody. So I was like, bitch, I'm not going to call the police on her. So I had a candle. I had some sand. Bitch, I got on my computer. This is how I came into contact with one of these YouTube people. I don't really give a fuck about him. He's a conscious motherfucker. Can't stand his ass. Anyway, a lot of those conscious motherfuckers are homosexuals, DL. But anyway, he had a mantra, and I said, what? Let me get into this mantra. Got into the mantra, and literally, I kid you not, literally, got into the mantra, and I'm hearing them talking in the background still. I'm zoning out, meditating, pulling in that energy, conjuring up the mama, because, you got to close your eyes. You got to see her, honey. Come on in here. Come on in here, mama. Come on in here. Get this bitch together. She's talking her shit. She's threatening me with physical weapons, and I know that spiritual weapons are more powerful. Anyway, so I get into the tea, y'all. Do y'all know, and I believe I told you I was disturbed before, do you know that 2 days after me doing this thing, that apartment was wiped clean? Like, it was wiped clean, y'all. Like, everything in that place was gone. Like, I don't know if they got evicted. I don't know if they were, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And I ended up moving like 6 months after that. Yeah, I ended up moving 6 months after that. April. Yeah, I ended up moving 6 months after that. But I was like, I wonder what fucking happened. But of course, I don't question spirit. But she definitely was trying me, bitch. She thought that she gonna whoop some ass, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think you heard. I don't care what you think you heard, bitch. I don't care if you the biggest stud out there, bitch. Run up on me. Like I said, I'm about that life, bitch. I hit women, children, boys, girls, men, and women, bitch. What? Run up, bitch. You don't know me. Run up. Self-defense, honey. Okay, you can get it. 13 years old, 12 years old. Bitch, hell, if a 5-year-old come up and tap me, bitch, I'm tapping that ass right on back. Slap me. Bitch, what? Anyway, excuse me. But anyway, so yes, honey, Kali Ma always come through. I'm telling y'all, Sekhmet, I have not really worked with Sekhmet in such a long time. Sekhmet is a very powerful spirit as well. That energy is very, very strong. And of course, you have to be in the right space to deal with that type of energy. Very similar to, I would say, any powerful god or goddess. You have to be in that state of mind. You can't just be, oh, I'm bored. Let me see if I can conjure up these energies, because when those spirits fall on you, honey, that you will be a changed woman. And someone asked me a question a week ago about this. We were doing work, and they said, well, do you think that this work is going to actually change this person? And I said, girl, when spirit hit this motherfucker, it sure the fuck will change, because I seen spirit change motherfuckers right before my eyes. I see motherfuckers be so bitter and so sour with me, and ooh, I can't stand that bitch. Ew, what is that? All that type of tea, girl. And when spirit hit them, honey, it was, hi, good evening, how are you? Come on in, I'll hold the door for you. And I'm like, wait a minute, bitch, is this the same person? What's going on? And all of a sudden, I had a change of heart, because I gave it some thought, and I was thinking to myself, if I was in the same situation, and I'm just sitting here looking like, Spirit fell on your ass, honey. That's called the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost came in and fell on your ass. What, is that what happened? Come on now. But anyway, like I said, spirit does change things. It will change things, and I've seen it. So you definitely gonna see that tea too. Come on, Black Enchanted. How you doing? Yes, honey, please, man. Okay, where do I say? Yes, honey, come on. My daughter's name is Callie, so of course I'm Kali Ma. Come on, I know that's right, Black Enchanted, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, Kali Ma. Yes. Have seen an increase in spiders. Listen, spiders is actually a good sign. Spiders means prosperity. spiders is the symbol for money. When I was going through my change, when I was, struggling financially and I had a lot of debt and my life was so horrible. Spiders used to follow me all the time. And I remember, because of course my family were very superstitious and we know what that is, people who grew up in a hoodoo household. Your grandmother wasn't saying, I'm a hoodooist. I do hoodoo. I'm a witch. I'm a spiritualist. Ow. They call themselves superstitious. So we grew up with a lot of superstitions. Spiders, when they would follow, they would say, oh, that's so good luck on you. But when I was going through that shift, y'all, about 2012, because that's when my life really, really changed. Honey, there were spiders falling like it was no tomorrow. I remember one time my sister did my hair in braids, and I'm getting itchy thinking about it. Bitch, I was just itching, and I was like, maybe she did these braids too tight. Y'all, oh my God. I remember we were watching a movie, and all of a sudden I'm feeling something do this. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God, y'all. This motherfucking spider. I couldn't even see, bitch. I'm looking, I'm like, bitch. But anyway, so yes, spiders falling is money. Also, infestation of spiders and a certain type of spider also mean you're about to have a large windfall of money. Because that's happened to me too back in 2015, girl, when I got my motherfucking money from that doctor who didn't want to give me my money, honey. Talk about they don't give back refunds. Bitch, I got my refund back and some tea. How you doing? Bitch. And I had a whole bunch, bitch. There was a lot of spiders coming from underneath my damn bed, bitch. Y'all, was like a movie. I was like, anyway, so to come on, Black Enchanted. Yes, Jay. Ow, come on, Joey. How you doing? Historically Black colleges and universities. Oh, come on, TC. I know that's right. Ow, you also release negative energies from your body when you work out, especially through yoga. I know that's right, Black Enchanted. See, that's why I'm just like, honey, water, eating right, meditation, your pH balance is so important. And people don't think it goes into it. It does. All that go into it, who you're fucking, who you're sucking, who you're letting touch upon you, what you're putting in your body, all this affects your magic. Okay, it does. It affects your magic. And a lot of people, like I said, when I used to eat my McDonald's and Taco Bell's, a lot of them like, how are you doing this stuff and still be magical? Because of course I don't drink, I don't smoke. And my circle are not toxic people. So if I was eating McDonald's and Taco Bell, my friends were toxic, and I was drinking and smoking, and just my environment was very toxic, then of course the outside is toxic, the inside is toxic. So bitch, what you think is gonna happen? Then my whole fucking life's gonna be toxic. But because the people around me were very positive, loving people, and my experience was also positive, loving, and every now and then I craved, a double quarter pound of cheese and all that good stuff, then of course it didn't knock off that energy too much, because the energy, it's about a scale. Like, it was still more positive stuff going on before outweighing the negative. So like I said, all that play perspective. A lot of people, they think that they're going to manifest in a certain state of mind and place that they're in now, and it doesn't work that way. Like, yes, it's good to say, I want to change, but now what are your actions saying? Because all the jobs that I ever applied for, I was a legal assistant without having any type of degree or anything. I was a real estate assistant without having any type of degree or anything. I worked at Sears. I worked at Walmart. I worked at McDonald's. I worked for a warehouse. I was an assistant to a manager. I was not an assistant manager though, but I helped a manager run a motherfucking warehouse, Quaker Warehouse to be exact. I also worked with Toyota. There was a corporation called Dana Corporation. I worked with them as well. But anyway, so all these jobs I got through preparing myself. And like I tell y'all, there's a scripture that I learned when I was younger about the farmers preparing for the motherfucking rain. I want to say it's in the book of Job, where, you have to prepare for what you want in order to get it. So I prepared myself for all these jobs. And of course, I didn't know how to assist a manager. Or at least I didn't think I knew how to assist a manager. So I learned about the business that I was applying for, and flat out, they gave you a test and they said, well, you have any degrees or anything? No, I'm only 19 years old. Unfortunately, but fortunately, but I'm good with people. I love, micromanaging. I love, bossing people around, but in a loving way. And I'm definitely about business. So if you're looking for an asset, you definitely should hire me. Now, if you want a liability, go ahead and hire, Jose over there because he had a degree, or Rebecca because she knows what she's doing. Go ahead and hire them. But I'm telling you, I'm an asset, and you're definitely going to thank me later. And sure enough, bitch, you're like, oh my God, ooh. Matter of fact, I even had a job popping boxes, y'all. We had pie boxes. Y'all, you had to pop the boxes for pies. People didn't think that was the job. It was, y'all. Could you believe that, bitch? Like, I'm shocked right now, y'all. There was a job that I was popping boxes for $11 an hour. And it was literally boxes for pies. And I won't say the name of the company, but I was like, why are they hiring people to pop these boxes individually when they could, who's ever making the pies could pop the boxes? The fuck? But anyway, so like I said, whatever you're asking for, you have to prepare yourself for. And preparing yourself is getting all the tea together. So if you're trying to get a new house, now financially, can you pay for this new house? Well, yeah, I just got a new job. Well, let's say, God forbid, this job downsized. You have money put up for 9 or 10 months to help you still pay these bills till you get back on your feet. No, I don't. Okay, so the magic stuff that we do is going to work, but it's going to be a little harder because you're not really there. You're not physically there. So what can I do to get physically there, bitch? That's why you have a notebook. Everything should be written down. Okay? Everything should be written down, bitch. Notebooks will be your best friend. You cannot be a spiritualist, bitch, or a successful individual without writing shit down. Bitch, how about that? Show me your notebooks. How about that? Motherfuckers talk about some witches, how real witches got gardens. Bitch, show me your notebooks. Fuck a garden. Bitch, fuck a fucking garden, bitch. I can go get a garden for $500 right now, bitch. They got land out there for $500, bitch. I'm gonna go buy. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go buy me some land out there in Utah, and I'm gonna grow a garden, bitch. I'm gonna fly out there, bitch. So I'll be real exclusive, bitch. Be like, hi, I flew to my garden. Yeah. I'm really bougie, honey. I live over here in Nevada, and I flew to Utah with my garden. Bitch, where your garden at? In your backyard? Ooh, so cheap. Anyway, successful people have notebooks, and we write everything down, okay? And that's how you're going to get there. Also, this builds up your mental power. I hate writing. Y'all, I hate it. I love talking. I hate writing. I hate typing. I hate texting. I hate it. But you have to do it because studies say that 40% of what you write down, or everything that you write down, have a 40% chance of happening just because you wrote it down. So even though you know your birthdays, you know what days your bills are due, write them down on a calendar and watch how the universe works. It's amazing. So definitely, like I say, you have to prepare for it. And that's how you're going to get these jobs, and you're going to get this. Even with pregnancy, some people are like, I'm trying to become pregnant. A lot of people come to me for fertility work. And, I should start giving them like little check sheets and stuff. That's what I should start doing, checklists. Like, are you financially ready for another child? Is your family secured for another child? Because of course, if you're doing magic to create this child, then of course this child is going to be a golden child, because this child is going to be, conceived through, supernatural abilities. So are you really aware for that? Are you really prepared for the emotions? Are you aware of what's going to happen 6 months down the line? Are you financially stable for 6 months down the line or 9 months down the line? I mean, that's what I would be doing if I was able to carry a child, bitch. I'll be financially stable for 9 months before I have a baby. But see, that's just me. But unfortunately, I don't have a uterus, so that really can't happen. But bitch, I'm just saying, if it was me, bitch, I would say, okay, before we have this baby, okay, before you have this baby, before you put a bun in this oven, before you give me all that dough, all that Play-Doh. Okay, before you play with my Easy Bake Oven, honey. Ow! Before you put that dough in my Easy Bake Oven, honey. Okay, we need to plan out for 10 months, just in case you need to take off time too. Because I'll be damned if I'm gonna be pregnant by myself. Who knows? I might be bedridden because this baby might end up being a 10-pound baby. Because, my family, we have big children. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, my family have big children, girl. I have cousins that were 11 pounds when they were born. I got cousins that were 10 pounds. My cousin actually gave birth to both her babies. They were both 10-pound babies. She pushed them out. I said, girl, that's how bitch, something ain't right with that uterus. Something ain't right with that uterus. Something ain't right with the vaginal walls. That gotta be a strong ass cervix, girl. Our ancestors must have put in some work. Okay, no tea, no shade. But our ancestors been putting in some work for you to carry a 10-pound baby inside of your damn uterus and that cervix just open up so you can give birth to that big ass headed ass baby. Okay, so anyway, like I said, you have to prepare yourself. And then once you become prepared, the universe starts to shift things around for you. I'm telling y'all, mark my word. You want to talk about shit right here, free shit? Let's talk about free shit now. You want to get a job, you want to get the man of your dream, you want to go on a vacation. Oh God, I wish I would had a vacation right now, but I don't know where to go. So how you want a vacation? How are you trying to get spirit to manifest a vacation for you? Like, you have to prepare yourself. You have to, okay? Yes, honey. No, I did not, Jay. Jay, no, I did not. Send me an email, Jay. What are you doing? Girl, it's just like, girl, girl. Sometimes I just want to just throw my phones out the window. Water is definitely mandatory for any magic practitioner, and water is definitely important for yourself. You know, you cannot be. Your body is made of 70% of water, and they actually believe it's 80% now. 80% of water. Your body consists of 80% of water, very similar to the Earth, huh? And if you're not drinking enough water, you're not staying hydrated, then of course you're going to decay. And how are you building up these electrolytes? You know, see, electrolytes. Hello, electrolytes charge up your body and your cells so you don't look old, bitch, because you could be 50 years old. You don't got to look 50. What the hell does 50 look like any damn way? What does 60 look like? Because I see some badass motherfuckers, honey. Woo, excuse my French. But I see some, woo, honey, I see some badass 80-year-olds. And I'm like, bitch, you need to get on YouTube or teach these motherfuckers what it means to be old. Because, bitch, I mean, how the fuck you 80 and they look fucking 80 and you look 50? But anyway, water. You know, I'm telling y'all, it would do it. And I tell y'all, you need to get vitamin C too. You want good skin and good hair, good nails, strong nails. You want to get some vitamin C, honey. Okay. Now it probably says chew one tablet, or it says chew 2 tablets a day. I chew 4 of these because you cannot overdose on vitamin C. Okay. I chew 4 of these motherfucking tablets. When the packages say use 1,000 milligrams, bitch, I drink 6 of them. How you doing, bitch? You're damn right. Girl, bye. Okay, you better wake up. Come on, Grand Madam. Oh my God, bitch. Hold on. This is just so fucking annoying. Bitch, what? What? Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay. How you doing, Jay? Oh, yeah. AJ, you want to come over and spend the night? Come on over. Al, you do too. And Bobby, you need to shut up. You you need to shut up. Listen, AJ, no, AJ, no. AJ, no. Bobby, you know too, bitch, you mad. Nigga, get on, turn on your camera. Your mama is too, so who cares? Who cares? What you need to do is you need to go run around the block or two to slim down, Bobby, and get that face lifted. Matter of fact, I advise you to use some mango husk to tighten up that face, honey. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. How the hell you got dark circles on these eyes? How old are you? Look at damn crackhead. Oh, okay, he's 19, looking like he's fucking 50. That's sad. Okay. Okay, I wonder how old Bobby is. I wonder how old Bobby is because Bobby got a lot to say. He just go run around the block or two. Go sweat, honey. Oh, oh. Anyway, y'all. Let me turn them down. Right? Why y'all underage minors in here? This is crazy. I need to cover up. This is just so. It's just, sitting here sleeping, and my iPhone is on silent, so I'm not getting your calls. But then I fucking Android phone over here with this fucking Facebook on it. It's fucking ringing the whole time I'm sleeping. And every time I look at it, it's fucking Asian calling fucking fill up the clock. So bitch, whoever wants to fucking forcefully sit there and send me a call, bitch, you're fucking blocked. Listen, AJ, how did you buy that car? AJ, give me some money. AJ, give me some money. Right. Come on. Yes, honey. So listen, you guys. Come on, Grandmadam. Grandmadam, you need to call me. Call me. Yes, you want to bed loving like Grandmadam. Yes, honey. Yes. Spiders is an ancient Egypt was a symbol of the trickster and see as the witches that wants to spy on you with the manipulation of stripes and also seen as powerful items of protection related to the webs. Come on, Judy. Come on, Judy. Yes, honey. Right in that grimoire. The Kabbalah. Come on, honey. Listen, y'all better get it together. Listen, I want to have classes. I want to do things on getting your, because people talk about energy and energy, and well, let me put myself on mute. Hold on. People talk about energy and that, like I said, the proper dieting and it's all about pH balance. You gotta have that. If your pH is not together, then you cannot sit here and convince us that you have any type of magical practices. And that's very, very important. So, fuck the spells and the rituals and shit. What is your body looking like? What are you doing? What are you putting on you? What are you putting in you? Some of y'all out here dealing with bummy ass motherfucking niggas. And you're talking about, I want to raise my frequency. I'm detoxing my yoni. How the hell you detox your yoni, honey, but you still deal with the motherfucker? You still deal with the motherfucker. Anyway, I have to, girl, they kept trying to call my ass, bitch. It's so annoying, y'all. Just so I can be on the phone. Look, I'm not even talking to them. They just talking. Oh my God, yeah, oh. Just want to blow a bitch up, bitch. Stop calling me. Get a life. Do something with yourself, bitch. Go get you some Manuka honey. Sit down, honey. Get a life, bitch. Get a job. Write a check. Do something with it. Sick of it, man. Anyway, prepare yourself mentally. Yes, make up your mind and stick to the intention. Come on, Jay. Yes, honey. Make sure. Thank you. Come on, Jay. That's why many love spells are bending don't work. You're working on the spell and then having your mind in what I'm going to wear for Labor Day. There you go. And see, Jude, I think people mess up. Like, honestly, a lot of love spells backfire because, of course, this is the biggest issue for people. A lot of love spells backfire for people because the intention is not there. So you really don't know what you want. You think you want this guy because he sucks your toes right, or you like the way whatever he does. Okay, I keep forgetting I'm on YouTube. So whatever he does. So you're sitting there doing this work, and honestly, you could definitely be going against the grain too, because this I would say I'm so open to who I'm going to be dating. I definitely know I'm going to be dating somebody exotic. I know that. I've had many, anyway. But I'm open. Like, I'm really open because, anyway, I won't get into that. But if your mind is not in it 100%, you're not going to manifest it 100%. So it's not just the work you're doing, it's the work you're doing before you actually do the work. So all that has to work out. Your actions have to correspond with your words. So if people say, I'm trying to get a job, let me give you a good example. I had a friend of mine who was unemployed for a few years. And she's used to going to bed whenever she wanted, smoking her weed. Ooh, I'm getting high. Wake and bake. And she's like, I want to get this job, sis. I need you to do some root work for me to get this job. And I said, pump your brakes. Hold up. Wait a minute. So you smoke weed every day. So if I do root work for you to get a high paying job and the job that comes forward decides to hire you, but when it comes down to the drug test, you fail it, and you could potentially get a lot of money because the market you're in, because you live in a very, very, very high paying market. How is that going to work out? Well, can't you do work to where you're telling me that I can get a job to where I don't have to do a drug test? But why would you put obstacles in your way? See, the whole process is having an open mind and open heart so you can get your full blessings. Don't cut your blessings short because you want to get high. I mean, let's keep real here. Don't risk getting a job that pays $21 an hour with full benefits and give you a company car and willing to put you up in an apartment because you want to get high. On top of that, what about your scheduling, sis? Like you go to bed a lot of hours, weird hours. You let people come over, like, can you get yourself? Well, actually, I want a job that works around my schedule. What schedule is this, bitch? What schedule is bitch? You step until 9 o'clock in the morning. You wake up at fucking 5 or 6 o'clock at night. I mean, like, girl, what job is this? Hoeing? I mean, yes, anybody could do that. Like, girl, more power to you. But if you're talking about getting a real estate job, you're talking about working in somebody's office, that's not going to work out like that. Oh, so you mean to tell me that basically I got to change myself to get a job? Well, bitch, listen, there's a lot of people that want that job. What makes you feel like, and see, this goes into arrogance and egotistical thinking and narcissistic people. What makes you think that you're God's gift to these companies that they're supposed to just fuck everybody else regardless of how much work you're doing magically? Fuck them all. You won't get the job, even though you're the bummiest. Even though this lady sacrifice her other job. She walks 2 miles, willing to walk 2 miles to get this fucking job. And you don't have the same mindset. Fuck them. You should get the job because you did some root work. Girl, bye. What makes you think that you're in that position? No, you have to be open. You have to make space to be in that space. And that's my concept. So I always tell people my rituals and stuff I do for people actually work. Shout out to my regular people out there. When you follow directions, because it's about prepping. You cannot be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want, but you're doing the rituals. And people do that all the time. We'll do work and they'll feel like, well, you got the magic aspect done and going into the drug sale, because of course that's people's common issue. You know, they'll be drinking or somebody came to me for a job and they did not have a DUI yet, but they got a job. They were drinking. They got a DUI. And they were like, listen, can you do some work to make sure the DUI does not affect my job? Yes, but no. Because, of course, the DUI is there. And you're aware of what you were aware of what a DUI is. You knew that by you drinking and getting behind it, well, you know what the consequence was and you didn't give a fuck. So you opened up those spirits. You opened up for those spirits to come in and fuck your ass up. And now you're trying to do more spiritual work to get those spirits out to cover your ass up again. Like you can't play both sides. So of course, things were done where the DUI was not completely removed, but the job was able to look past. Like this person was off work for like 9 months because of this. When I tell y'all, after we did the work to get rid of this DUI, to make this DUI not to be an issue, this person got a second DUI. Can we do another ritual on this DUI? Because da 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 da. And then of course the tears started flowing. And this was not done on purpose. I was set up. Someone invited me to a dinner. They knew that I couldn't be around alcohol. Wait a minute. Listen, I'm not laughing at this person's sickness, bitch. I'm laughing at the fact that it would be a setup to go on this dinner date at a restaurant that serves liquor. Obviously, they serve a lot of wine. We know you can look the name up. They serve wine. And to say it was a setup because they invited you to the dinner date and you started drinking because they invited you there. But you could have said no. So now you think that the work we're going to do is going to cover up this second DUI. And no, like you knew what you were doing. You didn't give a fuck. And so no, it's not. No, it's not going to happen. No. And if that gets patched up, then the hole has to seep somewhere else. The hole has to come from somewhere else. Okay. So it's kind of like when you have a hole in your tire and you patch it up. The work is just going to patch it up, right? It's not going to fix the whole inner tube. is going to patch up the hole. So then another part of the inner tube is going to become weaker now because there's more pressure put into that part. And then guess what? What you think going to happen then? So you got your job back again, but now you're going to possibly risk losing one of your children or risk getting your marriage fucked up. Like, girl, no. Why not just learn from the first experience so you don't have to keep going through this again? Why not? Why not drink on your days off? Why not? Why go on dates with people or a place where you know you're going to be exposed to drinking? I mean, I don't know. But girl, get it together. Okay? When you start to get it and truly understand it, it's like the most exhilarating, eye-opening feeling ever. That is correct. When you start getting it, when you start connecting with spirit, you know, and like I said, they call it witchcraft and all this craft because it takes practice. You know, like I tell y'all, Beyonce is an amazing vocalist and she still has a vocal coach. Okay, because you have to keep working. You got to practice to get good, and you got to practice to stay at being good. Can we talk about it? So the same thing with magic. You cannot only go to magic when you need something. Oh, I need a few dollars. I haven't did a spell in 9 months because I was good. Hey, spirit, yeah, I'm here. I'm bringing you some walnuts and some peanuts. Bless me with this money. Like, girl, it has to be a consistent thing. Every day you should be doing something spiritually. Every day you should be giving to spirits. Every day you should be thanking spirit for what you have so you can get more. I mean, that's what I would say, honey. You got to be grateful for what you get so you can definitely get some more, honey. Can we talk about it? You will never get more if you're not grateful for what you currently have. That's why I came up with the gratitude rocks and stuff. Leave my shit alone, Noah. No animals hurt in this video. I got my dog in a headlock, but I always get him in a freaking headlock. Ain't no animal hurt in this headlock. Ain't no animal hurt in this headlock. And you better not eat a donut. You ate a donut? Yeah, I got some vegan donuts over here, honey. Hey, you know what? You know, get out, honey. Get out. You gotta get out. Go. Get out. You gotta go. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. You gotta go. Get out. You gotta go. You gotta go. Bye. Get out. Get out. Woo! You gotta go. Get out. Go. Go ahead. Step on out. You gotta go. Yeah. Get out. Go. Yeah. Go. Bye. Get out. You gotta go. Get out. Ouch. He think I'm playing. Shit. Anyway, y'all. Now he gonna say because he said this bitch is joking. See, he like this bitch is joking. I don't gotta go. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at you too, but you gotta go. Get out. Anyway, y'all. This is make me win the lottery. Spirits play it first, bitch. I know that's right, Julie Joey. I know that's right. Spirits play it first. Spirits make me win the lottery. Right. And even going into that, you got to have a strategy. Everyone, I have clients who won the lottery. I dated a guy who won a lottery. And I told y'all, one of my clients who actually contributed to my boobs, honey, he actually won the lottery over there in Michigan. And it's a strategy. You don't just wake up and go, oh, I'm going to go buy 1 million scratch-offs and hope and win. Oh, there's the new blah, blah, blah. Like, there's really a strategy to winning the lottery. I'm not a fan of that. I don't get into gambling and shit. I think there's a spirit. If I want $50,000, bitch, I know spirit can make a way for me to get $50,000. You know, it is what it is. Some people made $50,000, bitch, without leaving a fucking couch. Can we talk about it? Hello? So you want to work smarter, not motherfucking harder. So you have access to spirits to win lotteries, then you also have access to spirits to open the doors and pave the way for you to get money, period. So my question is, what do you need all this money for? Because bitch, you get about $7,000 a month now, and you blow the shit. So what you gonna do with $50,000, 100,000, a million? Girl, you gonna blow it 10 times more, 10 times quicker. Because right now you got 7,000, so you become comfortable with that, so you could blow that in 1 month. $7,000 is gone in 1 month. You like, bitch, ow. Now you want $1,000,000 because you think that you're gonna blow the $7,000 still, and then you're gonna put up the rest of that 900 and something odd thousand dollars. Wrong. Your spending habits is fucked up. So now when you get that $1,000,000, you're gonna go blow up that $1,000,000. And that's why I always tell people, bitch, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and you can't make a poor bitch rich, because at the end of the day, it's a mentality. It's a mentality. That's why, like I said, when things were exposed about certain people, and I'm not gonna say no names, that's why I learned not to really, a lot of people on YouTube and off YouTube act like they balling and they got shit going. I got a house, I got a car, I'm married, oh, we got money, this and that. But of course, it's a front, because how they got those things had nothing to do with the success of their man or of them. How they got those things got into the success of their man being able to lie and them being able to lie. So, of course, going into financially without lying and cheating and stealing, they would never have made it to become successful because they're poor, they're impoverished mentally. Okay, so they had a mentality of spending money on hair, makeup, bags, labels that lose value. Well, real labels don't lose value, but the knockoffs that the bitch had would definitely lose value. So real labels, honestly, you could sell 20 years later and get 50% what you paid for originally, bitch, 20 years ago. Consignment, right? Consignment shots. But anyway, so she had this welfare mentality. Let me spend my last dollar on going to the club to get my man. And then you become wealthy, and then all of a sudden you become smart on how to handle money because you met a man with money. No, bitch, you still have the same motherfucking spending habits. So of course, that's why you filed bankruptcy. Of course, that's why your man got a house in his deceased mother's name, and the sister jumped in, all of that. Of course, that's what happens. So that's why I always tell people, if you want to be wealthy, you have to have a wealthy mindset first. When you get $1, do you spend that whole dollar, or do you put 50 cents of that dollar away? Oh, who was that? Okay, who was that? Who is that walking in the projects? Is that Janelle Banks? Ooh, you a project bitch? Yeah, girl, you in the projects? Wait, you in the projects now? What happened to all this money you had? You get this money from second, girl. You in the projects now, girl? You be turning tricks in the projects? What? So, bitch, you in jail? Oh, girl, uh, honey, let me turn this down, girl. Girl, see, we were just talking about welfare mentality. But anyway, if you want to become successful and wealthy, you got to have that mentality, and your mentality will be influenced by the people that are around you. That's why I do not hold it against Oprah and Gail and people that are there. That's like, bitch, we don't fuck with bummy ass people, because of course your outside, your surroundings are going to influence your mentality, and in order for you to stay and maintain your success, you got to keep that success mentality. So like I said, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't turn a broke bitch to a rich bitch. In fact, if you want into lottery, people that are poor or who have a poor mindset, when they win the lottery, they spend all that money in the first year. So you have to get that right first. Each time you get $1, do you make that dollar stretch? Can you have $20 and make a mill on 20? I sure the fuck can. I can make a mill on $5. Bitch, you learn how to make things stretch. And like I said, that's what's gonna get you successful and keep you there. And of course, success may not be YouTube following. Success may not be the highest paid worker at your job. Success may not be driving a Benz or a Lexus, all that good stuff. But when we're talking about portfolios and investments and good credit, because that's definitely success too. Success is definitely good credit and all that good stuff, honey. Catch that tea. So, then of course now we're talking about that real success, bitch, because that credit score matter. That credit score matter, girl. Yeah, I got a little sidetrack right now because somebody I know that's a little wealthy, honey. They're in the projects right now. And I'm a little curious of why they're walking around in the projects for, honey. They being chauffeured by security. Like, what the fuck is going on, honey? Excuse me, are you in jail or something? And what's the security following you for? Yeah, bitch, hello. What is security following you for in the projects? What is this? The projects in Massachusetts and shit? What this look like? This look like a project, honey. Brewster projects and shit, and security following with you and shit. What's going on? They escorting you to your apartment, girl? Somebody attached you or something? What's going on? Because I know you're not paying them. I know you don't got coin to pay security like that. Hello? Hello? Is my mic still muted? Hello? Excuse me. Who's that walking through the projects? Hello? Girl, hello? JB? Honey? Janelle Banks, is that you? Walking through the project shit, girl, with security. What's going on, bitch? You think you Cardi B now and shit, huh? Hello? You think you Cardi B now, girl, honey, huh? Walking with security through the projects. Hmm. I just kept. What the. Girl, what the fuck is going on? Girl, do you see this? Who is this? Carmela, who is this right here? Carmela, who is this walking through this project with the security? They walking through this project building, honey. What is that? Girl, she thinks y'all that now because she walking with security through the project. But you wait until I see you next month, honey. We oh girl. Ooh, girl, I can't incriminate myself on YouTube. Bitch. You wait until I run up with your shitty kitty ass, honey, scatty catty ass. But you wait until I see you next month, honey. You better have that same energy, bitch, when I come out there to see you next month, honey. Shitty catty, scatty catty. You better have the same energy, girl. They looking for me, bitch. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you and that security, honey. He'll get it too. Fuck about old damn security, bitch. He'll get it too. He'll get it too, bitch. He'll get it. You'll get it, and the security get it, bitch. How about that? Fuck about that. He not armed. What, what the hell is this, bitch? Y'all, listen. This bitch is on this Facebook group, like walking through this projects with security and shit in front of her. And now she got some paper or something in front of her. She sound like Walter. She sound like where's Waldo, honey? I can't believe you're a woman, honey. I can't believe you're a woman, honey. Sounding like that. Sound like you got an apple in that throat, girl. Does security know you're trans, honey? Hello? Bitch, I know y'all can hear me. Anyway, let me go, honey. At the Ocean River. Come on. Yes, I saw your sister and you when you laughed so hard. Come on, Julie Joey. Ow. Missy, would you take a trip to Nigeria to pay homage to Oshun? Yes, I would actually. And I know a lot of people out there in Nigeria too. They're in America currently, and some of them are even like in other countries like Thailand and stuff. Yes, I would definitely go to Nigeria and, definitely go to Oshun River and, see where King Shango stayed at and lived at and all this other good stuff. I would definitely go out there, honey. Yes, I would. Yes, honey. Hmm. I would definitely, with all due respect, have it all at the Oshun River, honey. Anybody out there in Nigeria near the Oshun River, give me a call. We're gonna have us some fun. Mama loves to be entertained. And see, that's one thing people don't know, that Oshun is a very sexual spirit. She loves for you to have sex in her name. And that's why some of y'all can't get a man, keep a man. And some of y'all can't get or keep a man, and it's why some of y'all are having a whole bunch of tea going on because y'all, I'm Oshun, but I don't like to have sex. Well, I guess Oshun just had a mouth on her. I guess she didn't do nothing with none of these. She didn't have none of these exciting things. Yeah, I guess she just said, "Let me just talk," and that's how she got all these people. She got Ochosi, she got Shango, Ogun. I guess she just had the lips on her, and really, her lips were just. She had that good mouthpiece, honey. Hey, yo, ladder is definitely neurology. Come on, TC. A lot of YouTubers are actually struggling in here. A lot of them are. That's why they're trying to make coin off of drama. They're trying to make coin off of drama or create things that are not there because they know that's their only way of getting views and they're getting paid by their views. As I tell people, I don't get paid through YouTube views. My payment comes from my job that I work. And of course, some people get casework on here. But that's it, But girl, it's not from YouTube. But a lot of these people, like I said, they want to get those views up, those followers up, so they want to talk about in and everything. Honey, let me talk about the experience, the Wendy Williams experience. Let me talk about the Oshun experience. Let me talk about the Erykah Badu experience. And it's just like, girl, if you had all this insight on how these spirits operate, then you wouldn't be a single mother right now. And there's no tea, no shade with that at all. If you had all the insight of how spirit worked and got down, you would have had maybe one child, maybe two child. But when you have 3 or 4 children and that child's father or those children's father's not in their lives, where there's the same father, multiple, bitch, now you got a fucking problem. Because you're able to look at Erykah Badu because you've never met her a day in your life, or you're able to look at Queen Latifah or Little Kim, and you're able to see what spirits are walking with them. Then you also were aware of the spirits that walk with you, and you would have known, oh shit, nigga. Yes, we got some spirits that's going to make us have good fun in the bed, but the spirits that are going to keep us for long, that's going to keep us in this state or this union, this happy union, it's not compatible. And then, of course, people say, and then, of course, the people that make mistakes multiple times. So that's all I'm saying, honey. So, of course, like I said, a lot of people, they are struggling. Obviously, that's why they come to YouTube. They try to collect their views. As I said before, I don't care about views or motherfucking followers. Whether it's 200 followers or I get 50 views, I don't care. Everyone's not meant to hear the motherfucking truth. But if you follow what I tell you, bitch, you will definitely be like, aha, I see exactly what it is now. But if you don't, then like I said, that's your tea, not mine. And it is what it is. I could, God bless you. Keep doing your thing. Before YouTube, I was doing my thing, thriving, growing, being the best I can be. And as I said, even when I had my other channel with 5,000 people on it, my money was not coming from YouTube views. I was probably getting paid. I think the most I got paid off a YouTube video was like $500. And we all know that, bitch, $500 was probably a credit card payment, honey. So no tea, no shade. I'm just keeping it real. So before YouTube and after YouTube, bitch, I'm going to be here. So I don't have to do things to get more clout or to get views, hoping that YouTube is going to give me a check. I'm trained and I'm skilled in other areas. So that's my bread and butter. I don't have to, come here and act like I'm doing spiritual stuff to get people to pay for spiritual services to make money. I can get any job I want to. I can get any. Bitch, that dog looks abused and sad. Let her out that kennel. She looks sad. Let her out. How dare you? Let her out that kennel, girl. She want to come out. Bitch, you like out and live with her because I'll come over there. I'll kidnap her. I'll take her out the kennel myself and I'll say, girl, she's coming to my house. She looks sad. Look at her in one spot, just looking all sad and stuff. Baby, you never gonna be in the kennel. My baby's never gonna be in the kennel. Come over here. You never gonna be in the kennel. Your mama love you. You never gonna be in the kennel. You gonna always be outside the kennel. You hear me? I can't lock you up in a kennel. You can't be locked up in no cage. Yeah. She looks like she locked up and she tired of being locked up. But yes, honey, stats say that the majority of people who have won big bucks become broke within a year. There you go. Because there are people who have a broke mentality trying to become wealthy, and they think that that wealth is going to change them. Real wealth comes from within. You know, wealth is unlimited resources. So if your resources or your linkage to wealth is only financially, is only through money, then bitch, you're broke from the start. So when you do get that financial connection, then of course you're going to lose it all. Real wealth comes from what? Knowledge. Real wealth comes from what? Health is motherfucking wealth. So, bitch, doing things to keep your body in good shape, that's real wealth. Keeping your mind strong and steady and stuff, that's real wealth. So, of course, the once that's there, then of course the outside stuff come in. That's why I tell people, them telling you need to go to school, you know, colleges and stuff, they have the right mindset, but of course you're making these colleges wealthy, while a lot of people who are, you know, they're in student loan debt and they, you know, they can't get out. They're not going to get out. Why this college got your fucking money? So that's something totally different. But either way, it's definitely telling you that you need to feed your mind in order to have power, in order to be connected to that Ethernet of wealth. So, of course, I always say it's also who you know, not what you know. That could be true, too, because when you're open to learning new things, then, of course, the spirits put you on the right path to maybe meet you a wealthy man, you know, if you're trying to become wealthy. My goal was never to be wealthy, materialistic wise. My goal was to just be comfortable, so I don't have to, you know, beg or ask people for anything. That's always been my intention, my goal. But of course, you know, with that mindset, spirit started connecting me with people, and you know, who have the resources financially. I was like, hey, honey, ew. And then I said, wait, hold up. You good looking, you might have that money, but I can see myself, I can't trust you, nigga. When we sleep together, I have one eye open. When we sleeping, honey, I gotta have the camera on you and I gotta have the phone open to look at the camera. When you're sleeping, I want to go through your phone and see who you're talking to. So if I have to do that and I feel that type of way, then we can't be together. And that's why I always tell people, like, I'm single by choice. Like I just don't want to do the things I've done in the past. And also I want to be in a certain area of my life because I want my man to also be there. So if he's not going to be in that space that I see myself being within the next 5 to 10 years, then of course he's also work in progress and I'm willing to grow with him. But I'm not going to teach him. I'm tired of being a man's mother. I'm tired of that. Teaching him how to be himself. Like, that's stupid. You go play with bitches that don't love themselves, who's still trying to figure out who they are. And that'll work out for y'all. You two will match. But me, I know who I am. I know what I want. And I need a man who also knows the same thing. And unfortunately, a lot of men who are that way, they're out of my age bracket, you know. I'm willing to go 10 years older. No, bitch, fuck that. I'm willing to go 7 years older. I won't go over 7, bitch, because 10, that's a whole decade. Bitch, things happen in 5 years. We won't do it. Okay. So anyway, yes, honey. Do you have any advice on the new moon and the lunar eclipse? Well, same stuff as we always talk about. Is it the new moon or the full moon? I think you're saying full moon. So of course, it's not even the moon and the eclipse that are a concern. It is the current planets that are in retrograde. You have a lot of stuff that's taking place in social media or the public that are dealing with these retrogrades, like R. Kelly catching his cases and finally being indicted for things that happened even in the 90s. And people are like, oh, it's a setup, the Illuminati trying to get him. But girl, bye. Don't give a fuck about that girl. I mean, honestly, they would have did something else to him. And, you know, no tea, no shade. I mean, I'm not putting that out there. I'm just saying something else would happen to him. And they could have got all they coin they wanted from him. But this is how these planets work. And that's why I always tell people, I don't care how much hoodoo, voodoo, Wiccan, you're praying, oh, Jesus, help me, please protect me. When certain planetary energies go retrograde and or another body of energy starts sending them energies, then you are affected by it because you have an aspect of Venus in you. You have an aspect of Jupiter in you. You have an aspect of Neptune in you. Uranus. You have an aspect of Saturn and Juno and Vesta. And Chiron. So, when these bodies of energies are affected by something, you also be affected. But I also want to mention this too, because before the planets went retrograde, when I was gone for that little trip, you had a lot of thunder and lightning randomly popping up throughout the United States. There's actually a website that lets you see the charges. So when lightning happens, there's negative charges in the ground. And then what happens is these charges are being sent up, and then they're meeting with the charges that are in the air, and that's what causes lightning. And then of course, when someone's struck by lightning, there's actually a lot of these protons and electrons, also the good stuff, and I'm probably even saying the wrong stuff. It's around them. So these charges actually strike, and it hits and it starts fires and stuff. So a lot of things are happening that people are blaming on HAARP, and they're saying it's fake, and this is the boo 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 boo, all this other bullshit. But I always tell people, we're living in the times of revelation, which is a process of having things revealed. And of course, even going into revering, when people say, my reverend, you don't understand the meaning of that and the etymology behind reverend. The whole purpose of revering or revelations or revealing is to usher in change. And unfortunately, even in the churches, because it's all tie in, you have all these issues with the churches, and the Catholic churches, Christian churches, Buddhist churches, all these structures falling apart because they're not ushering in the change. They're going by old teachings and teaching the new world, the old ways, and our mindsets are not the same. And yes, we can talk about, men created TVs and electronics, so our minds are being shattered because of that. But at the end of the day, this is all a part of God's divine plan, So it is the strong that gets through all that, regardless of you having a TV in your phone or you own 7 phones like I do. Like, that you're not distracted by what's really the purpose. And the same thing with these reverends and these ministers and stuff. They actually give religions a very bad name because, of course, they want to stick to only this 1,300 or 1,600 page book. And it's more than just that. Being a reverend, being a pastor, minister, the Spirit comes to you and talk to you, and you talk about things that you can make a reference to in your scriptures that you teach. But you don't got to always use the scripture to say, well, in this scripture right here, God was saying da 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 da, and this is what's going on in your life. Because everybody's not a Mary Magdalene. Everybody's not a motherfucking Job. Everybody's not a motherfucking Isaiah. Now, these stories do relate to perspectives, but it does not apply to everybody. So you cannot sit here and talk about even going into biblical scriptures on homosexuality and stuff. There's not too many scriptures in the Bible about homosexuality and teachings that teach you how to hate homosexuality. And I even talk about, the Hebrew wrote for homosexuality and even that being translated from Greek words, because of course Hebrew is a whole bunch of other tea as well, which I won't go into that in this video. But even going into that, like, there's no word in original context for homosexual or gay. So of course people, misconstrued it and don't tell you the real story about spiritual rape. And that's why I tell people, this whole even gay agenda stuff, it's deeper than just that. It's about spiritually raping people. It's about pushing your beliefs onto other people. And of course people say, well, you could be gay, but just don't put it over here. Same thing with religion and your mindset. Everybody's not heterosexual. Everybody's not meant to be heterosexual. Everybody's not, same thing I can relate it to race, race, gender, sexual orientation, it all can be linked together. Everybody is not into apples. Everybody's not into oranges. And the creators that created us is multifaceted. It will be a boring place if you only have, bitch, you will be a boring individual if you only have one emotion. Think about that. If everybody was meant to be gay and only gay, everybody's meant to be a woman and only woman, or only a man and only man, then that would be like you only have one emotion. It would be so boring. You would be so like zombie-ish to where it's like, what the fuck is going on? So of course, things happen. Things have been reawakened. Things are being reawakened because there's energy setting. And of course, we can go even into why the waters are being contaminated and why the foods are being contaminated and why even the wavelengths, the TVs and stuff are being contaminated, because of course people are using their perception to speak for everybody. Because you see things that way don't mean everybody's going to see it that way. And you pushing that onto other people make you look actually weak. And so anyway, so like I said, the eclipse on the new moon is not a concern because of course, we've had many lunar eclipse, new full moons, all the good stuff. And of course, when these eclipses happen in certain zodiacs and certain years and stuff, it all means something different as well. But of course, I want you to look into the planets that are retrograde right now and think about how it is affecting you. Because right now, people are actually dealing with old issues that need to be resolved. If your life right now is blessed, like mine is, thank you, woo, and it's stress free, you've done your work. But if everything's being flipped upside down right now, you're like, oh my God, I feel so alone. I feel so sad. I feel depressed. Things are coming up again. Emotions that I have not had in years are coming up again. If you're feeling these things, this is something you need to work through. And instead of you hopping on the internet and calling your friends, I'm bored, girl, let's go hang out. You should be sitting there thinking of ways of how to fix that. I need to go see a therapist. I need to meditate. I need to spend time with myself. I need to spend time with my spirits and get this right. Because of course, when these bodies of energy do go back into transit, then of course, whatever was left undone will be left undone. And you would just be a messed up ass motherfucker as you were before the motherfucking retrogrades happened. So these retrogrades are not, oh my God, everything's just a disaster right now. No, it's meant for you to learn something. And when they do go back transit, now you could take these energies and take them with you into your new phase. So, like I said, those are the concerns. And a lot of stuff is coming up. A lot of stuff is going to continue to come up. Famous people, non-famous people, YouTube people. Right now, you're seeing a lot of spiritual stuff happening, though. First, it happened with the witches, the weaker spiritual people. And I'm not saying that to really cut in. I'm really just saying. And now you're seeing it fall into the Kojic and the Pentecostals and the Baptists. Now you're seeing it tingle down into that because, of course, it happens like a domino. So the real spirit is coming in. The real Holy Spirit is being released. And as I said before, the spirit of retribution and the spirit of confusion has been released because those who have a sound mind, okay, those who have a sound mind will not be distracted by these spirits. These spirits will not affect you in any way, shape, or form. You'll still be able to prosper and move through them. But those who have a weaker mindset and or who needs to be chastised by these spirits, these energies are going to move you. And you're going to be like, so as I said before, over here in my city, there's a lot of stuff happening, y'all. In my area, you got ICE coming in here. You got people being raided. You got people being, just a lot of stuff is going on. And, it took a very long time. And I told y'all people committed crimes like murders and they ran and they thought that they weren't going to get caught. Motherfuckers were in Florida. Motherfuckers were in Utah, Oregon, and they got caught. And I tell people, thank you to, anyway, I won't go into that because I will, but when you deal with real energy, karma is definitely real. And that's why I say, I want you witches out there who keep saying that karma is not real. Please give me an example of it not being real. I want you to hear a very rational logic reason of why you believe karma does not exist. Because these people have been committing these crimes. AJ, come over. Come on over here, AJ. Yeah, I'm on my way. AJ, where my keys at? Where you at here in Richmond? I'm on my way. Highway 4, I'm on my way. So, these people that committed these crimes, there was even a guy, y'all. This guy, let's talk about this for a little bit. This guy in my city murdered a guy for a pair of shoes. And he was on a run for like a week. And they were like, where he at? Well, y'all, do y'all know this motherfucker was literally 3 miles away from my house and they had a standoff? He was at a hotel 3 miles from my house and they blocked off the whole street, y'all. They told the business to lock their doors. Like, y'all, when you were driving up and down that road, bitch, it looked like everything was closed at 12 o'clock. Because they told them lock down your businesses because this motherfucker might take off and run. That didn't happen. They put him into custody though. But either way, I'm just saying, bitch, karma is definitely real. And you're going to get got when those spirits of retribution and confusion fall on you, or motherfuckers know how to connect with those spirits and they know how to use those spirits to get your ass together. Then you're going to be sitting there looking dazed and confused and saying, what the fuck is going on? And how I get got and God is not fair. I'm saying, but I'm not saying. But anyway, we're gonna keep it at that. Come on, full moon. Yes, honey. Yes, look into a TC. I don't know why my baby already went outside to go pee pee and poo poo, and he over here just wanting to get up on me. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You hungry? Look at her. He just looked at me like, bitch, why you got me like this? Because you're my baby. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird. Yo, my baby's so funny. Anyway, y'all need to clean up. It's 12:29. We gotta go clean up the bathroom. We're gonna clean up the bathroom right now. You gonna go motherfucking bathroom with me? Yeah, I can't the motherfucking bathroom with me. Ow. Oh my god, did I tell y'all on my other channel? There was a YouTuber. She's this vegan girl. She has like 200 something odd thousand followers. She was commenting under my videos. You know, I think I told y'all this because Anubis used to like jump in my videos and I'll be talking, he'll jump on me and shit. And I'm over here trying to have a serious conversation, so I would just put him down. And she would be like, don't abuse your dog. And why do you put your... So y'all, I didn't even know this. This bitch had videos on her channel about me. Talking about how I was abusive to animals and I should be loving them. And I'm like, bitch, girl, my dog, you probably don't even feed your cat real cat food. Bitch, my dog eats the best of the best food. He drinks alkaline water. Bitch, how about that? He goes to the vet regularly. Bitch, you go to the vet more than I go to the motherfucking doctor. So we talk about animal abuse. Because I threw his ass off of me. Bitch, well, if that's abuse, bitch, then I wonder what the fuck you feeding your animals. I don't know what the fuck you feed your animals, honey. Who bought you that? Oh, hell no. AJ, you think you grown, honey. AJ think you grown, y'all. Look, AJ think he grown. Look at him, girl. Look, girl. AJ think he grown. Look at him. He think he grown, honey. AJ, you not grown. You not grown, AJ. He think you grown. Yeah. Wait a minute. Why do you have on these latex gloves? You do what? Okay. I'm like, well, what the hell is that glove for? I guess. Listen, I need me some of that. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for coming by here, y'all. I have to go. I need to clean up. And we're gonna do a little sit down because of course I want to talk about some stuff. I actually owe um, a few people some stuff, but anyway, I want to do a video on something that's very, very important that I think will kind of shift everyone into um, a higher perspective, if you want to call it that. Yes, and yes. So anyway, we will do a sit down, like I said, maybe today. You know, shout out to my people who basically allowed me to do this event this weekend. I mean, I'm really excited about it. And like I said, maybe we'll do a little sit down before I go to it. And yeah. Oh, also this, I want to go to this to y'all. Have you ever heard of this right here? Y'all, this is the bomb. This is Aveeno. Aveeno has a hair line that has no sulfates, no dyes, no parabens in it, and they have blackberry quinoa protein blend, y'all, and this strengthens your hair. And then of course I got also I needed some more of this. I got the rose water and chamomile blend. Y'all, it smells so good. Anubis get washed in it too. He smells like a real goddess when he gets bathed. Yes, honey, we pour that on him. And this is rose water and chamomile blend. And this is good for softening up your hair and all that good stuff, y'all. I'm trying to get my hair down to my ass, y'all. It's gonna be down to my ass, y'all. But mark my word. Bitch, my hair gonna be down to my ass by next summer. Bitch, watch. I'm gonna get on YouTube. I'm gonna be twerking. I'm gonna be twerking with it. Hey, 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 let me twerk. Hey, let me twerk. Hey, hey, let me twerk. Let me, hey, hey, hey. What is Carmela doing? Carmela, what you doing? Why your dog look like that? Girl, she looks sad. Girl, let her out the cage. Girl, you don't play with your baby like my baby. Girl, I play with my baby. See, girl, you don't play with your baby like the. Oh, he's such a booby. You don't play with your baby like this, girl. So the officer that gave me the ticket, he must be colorblind because he told me it's gray. Girl, you know I'm gonna make him look so bad in court. Please do. Please do. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm not here to judge the officer's vision, but he must be colorblind because he put that my Chrysler was silver when it's gray on the title, and he put a legal license plate. He said it wasn't white, which it is, and another officer verified that it was. And then he put that I had a red light in the front of my car when it was a purple blue lift emblem light. So yeah. But girls, this is what he put. You need to do an Ogun ritual, girl, before you go into that courthouse. You need to do an Ogun ritual before you go in that courthouse, girl. I thought too bad I'm not there because I would go in there, girl. I'll go in there, girl. I'll go in there with that. I'll go in there looking for the officer. Be like, "Are you Officer Morales? Can you follow me? Can you follow me into my place?" So go into the police department and say, "Yeah, I need you to verify my license plate." Yeah, you do that. Yeah, when they made me take off my tent, I did that. You go in there to the police station and you say, "Do you have an officer that could come out and verify something?" Yep. But you got that ticket a week ago, and so it may look like you altered. As I say, you should have took pictures of everything, so it doesn't look like you altered. You know what I mean? Like you altered everything. Okay, good. So you could do that, show him that, and he could write his little thing, and that'll help you. But also, if you go to court, they may send out the bailiff or somebody with you to verify everything. But anyway, let me see y'all later, y'all. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta clean up, girl. Girl, what happened to you today, bitch? I called you, girl. Now I'm here to clean up, bitch. Girl, bought me some tea, girl. I got the little Lysol that makes 7 gallons that you were telling me to get. Yes, and I got my little cleanup gloves, bitch. Girl, I'm about to scrub, bitch. Girl, I'm about to scrub down. I'm about to scrub down those floors, honey. Get on that floor and scrub it down. Girl, I'm gonna be one of the working girls today, honey. You hear me? I'm gonna be one of the working girls today. I'm gonna be scrubbing, girl. You hear me? Gonna be scrubbing, girl. Yes, we're gonna scrub it all. Yes, honey. Anyway, 28spirit8mystic8.blogspot.com. And like so, we coming back. Ooh, y'all, these are some tight ass. That's why they're at the fucking Dollar Tree, bitch. These are not these are not stretchable latex gloves. Oh, these are rubber. They're really thick though. But anyway, AJ hung up. Bitch, let me call him. Yeah, he said he'd be over here and stuff. But let me call him, honey, so he can give me a ride in that Acura. He thinks he's so grown too. But anyway, huh? Girl, you're racist. You just said that because it. Girl, you being racist, girl. You understand that because he's Indian. You being you being racist, bitch. He's Indian. That's why you say that, girl. You being racist, bitch. Ain't nothing cute about that. You being racist, bitch. I'm about to stick this screwdriver and show you what it's like, girl, to be Indian, bitch. So you won't be. You won't be. You know it's so crazy. My sister-in-law's baby daddy went to jail for robbing somebody with a screwdriver. Isn't that crazy? He did 7 years. He did 7 years, honey, for robbing somebody with a screwdriver, bitch. That's crazy. Anyway, bye everybody. 2xperiodmystea.blogspot.com, 2xperiodmystea@gmail.com. And like I said, I'm about to clean up, honey. I got to clean up my bathroom. I'm going to dump my trash. I'm going to come in here. I got to clean up this little vanity area right here, honey. Wipe down that mirror. Mm-hmm. You know, when I burn my candles, the little soot be all over there, y'all. Mm-hmm. The little soot and shit. I got to wipe that down. And then also here, I got my pillows, my sheets and blankets stacked up right here. But anyway, bye everybody, honey. Well, let me know. Wait a minute, bitch. Wait, hold up. Can I get it out of that? He said that's his new number. Bitch, I already got your new number. Unless he changed his number again. Also, what was Bobby doing? Yeah, why he keep changing his number? Bitch, this is a different number. That's so odd. He said, well, here's our number. Let me ask him. Bitch, that's a little, why? Bobby was just talking shit. Bitch, you know, when I was on my way home, I stopped by to get me a salad. And he's all like, oh, you were trying to pin me. And I was like, you must got me mixed up with somebody else because I was not trying to pin you. I'm not into nobody that looks like you. And he's like, what? And I said, yeah, you're not my type. And, you know, I went in and said my little stuff I want to say on YouTube. And he's all like, okay, nigga, bitch. And then he hung up. And then he started telling AJ, come and get your nigga, come and get your he bitch. Da, 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 da. And I was like, keep my name out your mouth, blah, 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 blah. And then even when they kept calling me, because I finally answered, he was still trying to talk his shit. Like, why are you calling why you basically need to change that. If you're not on my friends list, you shouldn't be able to call me. Bitch, he kept calling, talking shit like, girl, bye. And then I said, you read the message. I said, where did y'all meet up at? So I know where not to go. Because it's somewhere that you all are. Listen, I asked him why he changed his number. And he said, my driver's side window doesn't roll up now. I don't want my car jacked. Is he talking to the wrong person? Because, bitch, what? What he talking about? Who he talking about? Yeah, I need to verify something because this is just so weird. Does he think I live in the ghetto or something? I don't get it. I'm just a little confused right now. He said my driver's side window. What? Yeah, honey. I need to text him because that don't sound right. Well, driver's side window doesn't roll up now. I don't want my car jacked. Anyway, bye y'all. Love and light. Thank you. I will see y'all again. Oh, Miss Chicago calling me now, honey. Hello. So what happened to you last night? Girl, ain't no conflicted schedule, but you were over at that nigga's house over there off of Cicero motherfucking 78th, bitch, or 98th in the state. You motherfucking lie, bitch. I got the video footage, girl. Why you lie, bitch? Bitch, you over there off of Cicero and motherfucking 78th, bitch. I saw the footage, bitch, or it was a state of 90th, bitch. I saw the footage. So wait, what were you doing over there now? Yeah, yeah, what was you doing? Talking about you were cuddling. Bitch, who you cuddling with at fucking what time was that? 1 o'clock in the morning? 1:12 in the morning? Talking about I'll call you when I get in the cab. Mm-hmm. What happened to bros before hoes? Wait, what? Give me a half of what? Oh hell no. Oh no 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 no. What? Oh hell no. Girl, listen. When you come on down here, girl, we're gonna do some spiritual stuff. We're gonna get you some help. We're gonna get you some help, girl. Ain't no damn ecstasy pills, bitch. Ecstasy is praying. Like you want an ecstasy pill, bitch? I got some good ecstasy for you, girl. We're gonna do a spiritual cleanse, and we're gonna do a num your harangue cure, bitch. We're gonna let that ecstasy hit your body. I'm telling you, girl, you're gonna be like, why did I ever start smoking? You're not really gonna do a little healing. Uh huh. Bitch. I'm so disappointed, honey. This bitch talking about she was high on a pill or something. Girl, I got a good pill for your ass, bitch. Bring your ass on down here. I got a good pill for you, bitch. Yeah, I'm opening up my healing center soon too, bitch. Anybody out there, you got an addiction to drugs, you got an addiction to alcohol. We got some spiritual help for you, honey. You're gonna be able to come on down here, get your nice little spiritual cleanse, get those spirits out of you, get those demons out of you, bitch. And we see how good you walk away. Bitch, let me see how I can get into doing a holistic a license for that. We don't, yeah, let me see. Yeah, let me see how I can get into that. But we're gonna open up that, girl. We're gonna do a spiritual healing tea, honey. Mm-hmm. Get y'all right together, honey. Ain't no weed, ain't no popping pills, ain't no drinking. Do we drink? Do we smoke? How dare we, honey? Yeah, we drink, girl. We drink water. We drink tea. I just got me some new tea today too, honey. Yes, I just got me some new tea right now. Blueberry and honey. Yeah, girl, we drink. We pop ecstasy high. We let the spirit fall on us high. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise God. Praise God. Anyway, bye everybody. Let's not try to come on here today, or if not today, later today. It'll be maybe Monday or Tuesday. I gotta go get a lot of stuff too on Tuesday. I gotta go, yeah. I gotta go pay for my car registration and all that good stuff. But anyway, we'll do a little sit down, honey. And why does he keep messaging me? Bye, everybody. Love and light.